was early morning in the Megapolis Zoo, and as Tennessee Tuxedo was returning to his quarters with the morning newspaper, the peaceful quietness was suddenly broken by...
Jumping Geronimo! That sounds like a bunch of wild Indians, and it sounds like it's coming from my quarters. That is my place, and somebody's wrecking it. Why, it's unbelievable. Stop it, Chumley. You're wrecking everything. Chumley! Why, you dim-witted walrus, you've wrecked our quarters. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, gee, Tennessee, I'm sorry, but oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, have I got a toothache?
Oh. Well, that's no reason for wrecking things. All you have to do is to go to the dentist.
The dentist? Oh, no.
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. Get down off that chandelier.
Not till you promise I don't have to go to the dentist.
But the dentist won't hurt you. Come down.
No dentist.
Oh, all right. We'll get the tooth out some other way. Now get down from there.
Okay, Tennessee. Gee, Tennessee, I came down fast, huh?
Why, you dim-witted...
My tooth, remember my tooth. Please don't hurt my tooth.
All right, Chumley, we'll get rid of that tooth once and for all.
Gee, Tennessee, oh, what you gonna do to me?
Very simple, Chumley. One end of this string is tied to your bad tooth, the other end to this doorknob. Now, you brace yourself firmly, and all I do is slam this door, and presto, your aching tooth will be gone.
You sure nothing can go wrong?
Of course not. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. Now, get ready. I'll just slam this door and...
Hey, Chumley, what are you doing there, huh? Why you got that funny string hanging out of your mouth? Why have you, huh? Why?
Obviously, we have to use a different approach. This heavy cord should do it.
What do I do, Tennessee?
Just brace yourself against the door frame. I'll go out and tie the other end of this cord to that tree. Now, don't do a thing till I give you the signal.
Oh, boy, I sure do hope this works.
All right, Chumley, brace yourself firmly. When I let this tree go, it will pull your tooth right out. Okay, here goes. Don't worry about a thing, Chumley. This rope and Stanley's motor scooter will take care of your tooth.
But you said that about the door and the tree.
Anyone can make a small mistake, Chumley, but this time it will be different. You just hold on to that tree. I'll hook the other end of this rope on Stanley's motor scooter and yank that tooth right out. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Oh, there are some times that I wish Tennessee wasn't so smart.
All right, Chumley, get ready. Hold on to that tree. Here I go. Something's got to give any minute now.
My motor scooter. My beautiful motor scooter. Oh, when I catch you two, I'll...
Quick, Chumley, run for the gate. Stanley's on the warpath.
But Tennessee, what about my tooth?
Head for Mr. Whoopies. He'll know how to get rid of that tooth.
Oh! You want to get a tooth pulled, eh? Well, Chumley, that sounds like something we can really sink our teeth into. Get it? Sink teeth? Yes. Well, let's take a look at our fabulous, fantastic, three-dimensional blackboard. Now, Chumley, we have to remember that our teeth are very important. Why, without them, we could only eat soft food. And there are even many words we couldn't pronounce clearly without our teeth.
That's probably been your trouble all along, Chumley. Bad teeth. No wonder you talk so funny.
Yes, that's why we're all so lucky to have special doctors who treat teeth.
Special doctors? Do you mean...
Yes, you guessed it, Chumley. Dentists. Chumley, my boy, come down from that chandelier. You have nothing to fear from a dentist. Today, dentists have many wonderful new instruments to make work on your teeth simple and pleasant.
Now get up, Chumley, and stand still.
Believe me, you don't have to worry about pain when a dentist pulls your tooth, Chumley. Today, they use Novocaine. It deadens the nerves and numbs the area around your tooth so that you won't feel any pain at all.
Are you absolutely sure, Mr. Whoopi?
Of course. You'll find the dentist is one of your best friends. He can do marvelous things for your teeth. He can stop a tooth from aching.
Oh, boy, mine sure aches all right.
Dentists can straighten your teeth, too. They can put in an artificial tooth where a real one has been lost. Why, they can even make whole sets of teeth for people who no longer have their own.
Zowie, Mr. Whoopi. Dentists are really something.
They certainly are, and we're very lucky to have them. Why, only 250 years ago, there were no real dentists as we know them today, although dentistry is as old as any branch of science which treats our health.
No dentist? What did people do for a toothache?
Well, in very early times, medical doctors treated teeth along with other parts of the body. But they weren't really able to help very much. And then during the Middle Ages, barbers took over the job of pulling teeth.
Barbers?
Gee, they might have got mixed up and pulled out your hair and cut off your teeth.
Oh, yes, very funny, yes. But that's all in the past now. Today, a dentist has to be highly trained. He must have at least 6 years of college education and then take a special examination to receive a license to practice dentistry.
What did I tell you, Chumley? A dentist is just what you need.
And I know a fine one, my boy. I'll call right now and make an appointment.
And so it was that a short while later, Tennessee and Chumley entered the officers Drillum and Phillum, DDS, Doctors of Dental Surgery.
Get in there, Chumley. You wouldn't find me being afraid of the dentist.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm Tennessee Tuxedo, and this is my pal Chumley.
What? Now, wait a minute.
Oh, yes, Chumley. Come along with me. Dr. Drillum is waiting.
Hold on. I'm not Chumley. That's Chumley. I don't...
Boy, that's one time I put one over on Tennessee.
Now, Mr. Tuxedo, here's Dr. Phillum. Mr. Whoopi said we should also fix your teeth while you're here.
Oh, no, you can't. You won't. Oh, help!
Well, Chumley, that was quite a trick you played on me. But it turned out for the best. Now we both have our teeth fixed.
Yeah, Tennessee, it didn't hurt one bit.
Maybe that's what we should study to be, Chumley. Doctors of dental surgery.
Doctors, is it? Good. The first thing you can operate on is my motor scooter.
Well, Chumley, I hope you've learned your lesson.
I sure have, Tennessee. From now on, I promise to brush my teeth after every meal and to see my dentist twice a year.
Chumley, you said a mouthful.
Well, Tooter, how do you feel on this beautiful day?
Not so beautiful, Mr. Wizard. I'm hankering for adventure in the briny deep.
What's that?
I want to go on one of those sea hunts. Be a real underwater type.
Yes, I see what you mean. Well, you must be very careful when you is a sea haunter. They is brave men, but is always called upon for dangerous work.
Mr. Sea Haunter! Wait, Mr. Sea Haunter! I must have your help!
Well, now, what can I do for you?
It's my little brother. He's been in the water for 30 minutes now, and I
Say no more, fair lady!
The sea haunter was always ready for the emergency. Quickly, he whisked into action.
Wait!
Flippers don't flip too well here.
Wrong place, Sea Haunter! My brother's down at the ocean! Hurry!
Quickly, they hurried to the ocean, and once there, the sea haunter suggested the use of his mighty boat.
Come on, fair lady. Let's use my mighty boat.
I'm so worried. You see, my little brother used this old garbage can and made himself a play submarine.
Now, that's real cute. Play submarine.
He stayed down before, but never this long.
Now, you just stop your worrying. I'll take care of everything. I love kids.
Soon as they had reached the spot where the boy was last seen, the sea haunter made his mighty leap into the briny deep.
Is he? Is he?
He's after me. That young'un is firing torpedoes at me.
But he's only playing with you. Please bring him up. I'm terribly afraid.
And so again the sea haunter made his mighty leap into the water.
No, you cut that out. Gotcha.
Oh, thank you, Sea Haunter, my brave hero. He would never have come up without your help.
Think nothing of it, fair lady. Now we'd best be starting back toward land. We drifted quite a ways out. Was somebody kind of playing with my motor?
Brother dear was sharpening his axe, that's all. I hope your lovely motor isn't ruined.
Well, have no fear. The mighty sea haunter has on his mighty boat everything. See that mighty mast up there? Well, I put a sail on that and... Fair lady, you better do something about that brother of yours. Looks like now all I can do is go in and fix up my motor. You stand by, fair lady, and turn it on when I give the signal, but watch that little kid.
So once again, the sea haunter made a mighty leap into the water.
Oh, wonderful, brave Sea Haunter. You got the motor running perfectly, and look what little brother's found. A nice water boat.
Look out! Stand back! A mine! It's up! Help, Mr. Wizard! Help! I had enough!
Well, once again, I gotta do it. Drizzle, drazzle, trussle, drome. Time for this one to come home.
And now, Klondike, there have been a great many robberies lately over at the candy mine. Someone has been stealing butterscotch, lemon drops, sour balls, rock candy by the carload.
It sounds like savoir-faire to me, Major.
Exactly. I want you to go over to the candy mine and check every car that goes in and out. I want you to capture savoir-faire.
Yeah, I'll get him, sir.
1 car of lemon drops coming out.
1 car of lemon drops coming out.
1 empty car coming in.
1 empty car coming in.
1 car of sour balls coming out.
1 car of sour balls coming out.
1 empty car coming in.
1 empty car coming in.
1 car of rock candy coming out.
1 car rock candy coming out.
1 car with mouse coming in.
1 car with mouse coming in. Hey!
Danger! Do not enter. Sour ball storage room.
Now which way did he go? Ah! He went this way!
Savoir-faire is everywhere.
I'll bop him with a lollipop. I'll beat him with a licorice whip. I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
1 dozen strawberry pops, 1 dozen orange pops, 1 dozen grape pops, 1...
You're right, I got you now, savoir-faire. Put up your hand.
But certainly.
Whoa! Stop! Halt! Y'all make mincemeat out of that mouse.
I must have some of this very fine rock candy.
Hark! It must be savoir-faire on the other side of this wall. Yeah, I'll just cut through and grab him.
Savoir-faire is everywhere. Savoir-faire is everywhere. Et je don, 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 non, de, do. La, la, la.
All right, take it away. By George, savoir-faire. Klondike, you did it.
Klondike cat always gets his mouse.
Sergeant, I've just received a telegram from General Nuisance. He says those 2 Gopher Indians have to be captured alive immediately.
Captured alive? But, Colonel, we've already tried just about everything.
Obviously, Sergeant, you've never played football. We're going to use football tactics. We're going to tackle them. 14, 22, 63, 87.
Colonel going to capture us without guns, without swords? How him do?
Hey, we got a plan. Give it a tackle. Give it a tackle.
You got planned?
Dummy. I'm gonna bonk, bonk.
Oh, we make dummies. Fool, Colonel. Good idea. You genius. Whoopie-doopie. Colonel never know difference. Now, light 'em campfire and watch 'em fun.
Quiet, Sergeant. Shh. There they are, around the campfire. Get ready.
Don't you think we better scout around first?
Nonsense. I'm calling the signals here. 22, 64, 83. Charge!
Hey, Colonel, these are nothing but wooden dummies. Colonel?
Take that!
Colonel?
And that!
Colonel?
And this!
Colonel! Colonel, begging the Colonel's pardon, these are just dummies. They're carved out of wood to fool us.
Now we put 'em on edge of cliff and watch Colonel make big flying tackle.
Shh, Sergeant. There they are around their campfire. Are you ready?
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but what if they're just dummies?
Just dummies? Don't be ridiculous, Sergeant. We left the dummies back there. These are the real Indians. Follow me. 36, 22, 34. Charge!
Fire! Chop, chop!
Oh, we build 'em fire on this side of bridge, then go back, and when Colonel cross bridge, chop, chop. Whoopee doopee, you genius.
Now then, there's their campfire, Sergeant, on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, but, what about those two Indians on this side of the bridge?
Dummies, Sergeant, dummies. They can fool me once, they can fool me twice, but they can't fool me 3 times. Follow me.
Now who's the dummy?
Isn't it a lovely wallpaper pattern flunky? I'm doing the entire office over with this expensive paper.
Yeah, it sure is nice wallpaper, all right.
This, of course, is just a sample, but all the rolls of paper will be delivered later today. I want you to be certain that nothing happens to them.
Oh, yeah, sure thing, Mr. Livingston.
Understand you wanted to see me, Stanley. I think I can guess now what it was. I suppose you want me to wallpaper your office.
Heaven forbid, I do not. I simply want you to pass the news along that the mayor is paying us a visit next week. That is why I'm having my office redecorated.
So?
So I want everyone in the zoo to prepare for the mayor's visit, just as I'm doing. I want everything cleaned up, spotless, perfect. Now run along and spread the news.
Gee, Tennessee, where you headed?
Come on, Chumley, I've got to spread some important news around the zoo. Stanley Livingston told me...
Told you what, Tennessee? You said...
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! You, the Gopher brothers, get those holes filled up. The mayor's coming next week, and Stanley wants everything perfect. Ridiculous the way I have to run around spreading the news. It's dangerous. Just look over there. The Beaver brothers cutting down another tree.
You know, it looks like it's going to fall, Tennessee.
Of course it's going to fall. And it could fall right on me. Right on.
Timber, timber, timber.
Chumley, you are supposed to yell timber before the tree falls. You, the Beaver brothers, get those trees cleared out of here. The news is that the mayor's coming next week. Now get this place cleaned up.
Finally, after more dangerous encounters, Tennessee had passed on the news to everyone in the zoo.
Chumley, I can't go on spreading the news like this. Go get Yak and Baldy. I've got a plan. Men, we are behind the times. It is ridiculous for me to be running around the zoo to spread the news. We are going to do it the modern way.
I get you, Tennessee. We'll broadcast the news. We'll give them the old Hinkley-Winkley report. What's new from the zoo? What's new from the zoo? We get the blues from the news of the zoo's who's who's.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what kind of a day has it been? It's been a day like all days. A day when the activities of the zoo...
Hold it! We are not going to broadcast the news. We are going to print it. We are starting our own newspaper.
Hey, Jiminy, Tennessee, I've got just the name for our paper. We'll call it the Yakety Yak.
Personally, I prefer the Morning Eagle.
Hey, Tennessee, how about calling it the...
No, Chumley, we will not call it the Walrus Street Journal. We must keep personalities out of this. We'll call our newspaper the Tennessee Tablet.
Realizing that there was a great deal he did not know about the newspaper business, Tennessee decided that a visit to Mr. Whoopi was necessary.
Chumley, we've got to get out of here. I think this calls for escape plan 302. Chumley, you simply toss this lasso over the fence post, then you and I can climb over.
Okay, Tennessee.
Stop pulling. I said the fence. The fence post, not my neck. You got it. Quick now. Start climbing. Well, Chumley, at least we're out. Let's get over to Mr. Whoopi's.
Now, this is news. Oh, yes, starting your own newspaper. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, we'll certainly need our fabulous, fantastic three-dimensional blackboard. Ah, here we are, the 3DBB. Now, let me see. Newspapers. Well, the business of spreading news is certainly different from what it was in ancient times. Then, news was spread from place to place, mostly by travelers moving from one city to the next. Of course, if news was very important, special messengers might be sent with it.
Make way for the messenger of the king! Those guys were really in a hurry.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, early newspapers were published by a printer as a part of his regular business. Each printer edited his own paper, deciding what news he should print and how it should be told.
But it's not like that today, eh, Mr. Whoopi?
Oh, no. Let's just consider how a newspaper gets a story today.
This is it, Chumley. Don't miss a word.
Well, just suppose there's a big fire somewhere in the city. The newspaper sends a reporter to the fire right away to get the story on the spot. Now, often, this reporter doesn't even take time to go back to his office. To get the news in as fast as possible, he telephones his story into what they call a rewrite man. The man who takes down the reporter's facts and writes the story the way you read it.
Zowie. Then what?
Well, next, the story is given to a linotype operator. He's the fellow who sets the story in type so that thousands of copies of it can be made.
Okay, it's set in type. What now?
Then come the big presses. This story of the fire, along with many, many other stories, is put on the giant presses, and they start to roll. They not only print the hundreds or thousands or even millions of copies needed, but many of them cut and fold the newspapers as well. Finally, a conveyor belt takes the papers down to the delivery room where trucks pick them up and deliver them to all parts of the city so that you can buy them at a stand or have them delivered by a newsboy.
Big, Mr. Whoopi. Huge, exciting, terrific.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed.
But no good for us.
No? But why, my boy?
Money, Mr. Whoopi. Think what it would cost us to pay for the printing presses.
Oh, but for the zoo, you only need a small newspaper and not many copies, so you can use a small printing set. And I just happen to have one here. Now all you need is the paper.
Thanks a million. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest.
Back at the zoo, Tennessee quickly sprang into action.
All right, men. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. I'll be the reporter and write up the stories. Yak can set up type on our printing set. And Baldy can deliver the papers around the zoo.
What about me, Tennessee?
You can take care of getting the paper we need. A lot of it, Chumley, rolls and rolls.
Okay, Tennessee, rolls and rolls of paper.
Nobody in the office, Fred. The door's locked. What are we going to do with all this wallpaper?
Just put it down over there by the door. Somebody will be along in a while.
Hey, I wonder what's in there. Oh, boy, paper, rolls and rolls. Oh, boy, where did I see Tennessee? Tennessee, I got the paper, Let me show you. I got rolls and
Rush it to Yak. He's setting type on our first edition as fast as I can write it.
Okay, Tennessee.
And later, Tennessee's newspaper was an immediate success with everyone in the zoo. Or that is, almost everyone.
Well, Stanley, I thought you'd be around. I suppose you've come to congratulate us on the newspaper.
No, Tennessee. I came to bring you a big story for your paper.
A big story? Good. We'll put out an extra. What is it?
It's a story about what happened to a penguin and a walrus. You scoundrels printed your news on the back of my wallpaper. My beautiful, expensive wallpaper.
Your wallpaper?
Yes, and now I'm going to make you pay.
We'd better turn to the sports section, Chumley. Run like mad.
And that, dear viewers, completes the foreign news. Now, what about the news in our own fair city? Well, there have been many reports of strange noises just outside of town. Listen, they sound like giant footsteps coming closer and closer. It's been suggested that it might be an invasion from outer space. But of course, we all know that would be silly. It is an invasion. It's huge mechanical monsters, 10 stories high.
Who could save her from the grip of the monster?
Underdog! Underdog!
Underdog. At that moment, he was in his everyday disguise as Shoeshine Boy.
That sweet Polly screaming that I hear. I'll save you, Polly. I'm coming.
And dashing into a nearby phone booth, he emerged as Underdog.
Help! Help! Put me down, you nasty monster!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. Ouch! That monster's so tough he bent my wrist. I'll have to use my pile driver fist.
Wait! Underdog! Get me down first!
I forgot to remember that she would vibrate. I must get her down. The monster can wait.
Thanks, Underdog.
Raining locomotive!
Isn't he wonderful?
Yeah, really great.
But what about the other mechanical monsters?
Excuse me. I'm a monster scientist. There's only one way to stop these crazy monsters. Inside the head of each one is a glass tube, which is all they got for a brain. If you could break those glass tubes, they would be nothing but junk.
If there were only some way...
I can use my voice to make hi-fi sound. It will break the glass for miles around.
You know, that just might work.
Oh, try, Underdog.
Well,
it works. The monsters will stop dead in their tracks.
Underdog's hi-fi voice stopped all the mechanical monsters, but it also broke windows, street lights, mirrors, and even pickle jars.
Hey, you broke my window!
You put on all the street lamps.
Well, what'll I do with all these pickles? Ruin everything with that dog!
I am the hero who never fails. I can't be bothered with those details.
You should be thanking him for stopping those monsters. I am going to reward him with a big kiss.
Nope. True heroes are never paid, and I am the truest hero ever made.
Look, in the sky! It's a plane!
It's a bird.
It's the frog!
A frog? Not plane or bird or even frog. Just little old me. Underdog.
There, France. Did I ever tell you about the time I brought down 5 enemy planes single-handed?
No, but I...
Took off at dawn. Dawn patrol, don't you know? And headed for the enemy lines. When all of a sudden, out of nowhere, came 5 enemy planes. Guns blazing,
I pulled every flying trick I knew. But there were too many for me. First, they shot off my tail. Then they shot off one wing. Then they shot off the other wing. Then the propeller. And finally, the fuselage. There I was, flat on my back at 5,000 feet and without an aeroplane. I dropped like a stone.
Good gracious, Commander, what did you do?
Do? Well, I soon caught up with the wings of my plane. And thinking quickly, I grabbed hold of them and was soon flying like a bird.
But I thought you brought down 5 enemy planes.
I did, laddie. The blighters were so surprised to see me flying that they didn't watch where they were going, and...
Absolutely smashing.
Quite. There, Elm City, where I was star of the flying trapeze.
Oh, Commander, you've already told.
I'd been having hard times, don't you know? And I was selling balloons with a traveling circus.
Balloons?
Balloons? Balloons? One day I heard that the star trapeze performer had quit. I immediately applied for the job. My only rival was a bloke named Nasty McNasty, and I challenged him to a contest of skill 500 feet above ground. I did a somersault, he did a somersault. I did a double somersault, he did a double somersault. I announced I would do 5 somersaults. He knew he couldn't do that, so he cut the trapeze rope partly through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good heavens, 500 feet. What did you do?
Thinking quickly, I blew up one of my balloons, and it cushioned my fall. It bounced me back up to the trapeze, where I tied the rope and finished my act in triumph.
Commander, you're a real swinger.
Cool.
What's in the box, Tennessee?
I have here exactly what we need to become rich and famous. Uniforms for our new business.
Gee, Tennessee, what kind of uniforms are these?
I'll give you a hint, Chumley. You and I have had our greatest success capturing crooks, right? So what do you think we're going to be?
Crooks.
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. We're going to be detectives. We'll sneak out of the zoo, buy ourselves a newspaper, and apply for the first detective job we see.
You still advertising for hotel detective, Mr. Hothead?
Of course. If we don't get a detective soon, we'll lose all our guests. We can't go on having our rooms robbed.
Yeah, but who'd answer your ad after what happened to the other detectives you hired?
Someone might hear you.
But it's all over town, Mr. Hothead. Everybody knows. Who'd be nutty enough to apply here for a hotel detective's job?
We've come to answer your ad. I'm Tennessee Tuxedo, and this is my partner, Chumley. We're first-class detectives.
Gee, a penguin and a walrus yet. You wouldn't hire them, would you, Mr. Hothead?
You're hired. And your first job is to watch this man.
He looks harmless to me.
Well, he's not. His name is Slippery Hood, and he's a known crook. From the first day he took a room here, we've been having robberies. But we never catch him in the act.
I get it. You want us to follow him and catch him stealing something.
Yes, and you can start right now. He should be up in his room.
That's his room over there, Chumley.
I guess he's inside, huh, Tennessee?
Good detectives don't guess about anything. They check and double-check, like this. Ow! Yes, he's in there all right. We'll keep our eyes glued to that door.
So now they got a penguin and a walrus to watch me. Boy, are those two in for a surprise.
Watch that door every second, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Well, what are you boys doing?
Shh. There's a dangerous crook in there, little old lady. We're making sure he doesn't get out without our knowing it.
My, what dangerous work.
Now I think I'll go to work on the 15th floor. Doodle-doom.
So, here you are, lying down on the job. And Slippery Hood just robbed every room on the 15th floor.
Quick, Chumley, after him.
No. He's back in his room by now. And this time he'd better not get by you.
Chumley, there's only one way Slippery Hood could have escaped. He must have sneaked out the window. So here's what we'll do. You go upstairs to the room over this one, drill a hole in the floor, and watch Slippery Hood. If he starts out, phone me and tell me whether he's using the window or the door. Okay?
Okay, Tennessee. Gee, I can't see a thing through that little hole. Hey, that's better. I'll bet Tennessee will be proud of me the way I use my head.
Okay, Tennessee. Hurry up to this room right away.
Coming, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Now I think I'll go to work on the 16th floor.
Oh, no. I hire detectives and I get sleeping beauties.
What happened?
Slippery Hood just robbed every room on the 16th floor. Now I'm warning you two. If he leaves that room again, you'd better be following him.
Sure, Mr. Hothead. This time he won't get away. Chumley, I'll sit by this phone while you take that other phone out the window. Crawl over to Slippery Hood's window and watch him.
But Tennessee, that window is 19 stories high.
There's a nice little ledge to walk on. Don't worry about a thing.
No. Help, no! No, stop, no,
Hurry down to the sidewalk, Tennessee. Mr. Hood is escaping down there.
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. All right, you crook. That does it. That really does it. We've got to find a safer way to watch that. We're going to see Mr. Whoopi. And when we tried to watch him through the window, we got all banged up.
Well, now, that sounds like a very painful duty you're performing. Get it? Oh, yes. Well, what you need is something that brings Slippery Hood's room closer to you so you can watch without being there.
But what could do that, Mr. Whoopi?
Why, a telescope, of course.
A telescope?
Yes, indeed. You can sit in the room across the street and keep an eye on Mr. Hood all the time.
But the room across the street is a long way away. How does the telescope work?
Well, a telescope has two lenses. The one at the far end is called the object lens. Actually, the telescope substitutes this object lens for your eye. And since it's larger than your eye, it can see more.
Sure. I can see that.
Yes, of course. The object lens collects the light rays coming from the object you're watching. It bends the light rays toward the other, smaller lens.
And that's the one you put your eye on, huh?
Yes, Tennessee. That's called the eyepiece lens. It spreads out the light so that you can see an enlarged image of the object you're watching.
But gee, Mr. Whoopi, how do you hold the two lenses?
Oh, you don't, my boy. The lenses are held in two or more sliding tubes like this. The tubes are movable so that you can make the telescope longer or shorter in order to properly focus it. Just look through this at Chumley.
He's all fuzzy looking.
Oh, that's right. Now slide the tube slowly.
Zowie, it clears right up. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. We're going out and buy the biggest telescope we can find. Are you all set, Chumley?
Yeah, Tennessee. I can see Mr. Hood just fine through this big telescope.
All right, Chumley. Keep watching and call me the minute he starts to leave.
Okay, Tennessee. Gee, Mr. Hood is putting on different clothes. He's dressing up like a little old lady.
What is it, Chumley?
Mr. Hood is dressed like a little old lady and he's leaving by the door.
I see. Dressed like a little old lady and he's... I see him, Chumley. Get over here and help me. Stop, you crook! You're no little old lady. Stop!
Duchess, we are proud to have you staying at our hotel.
I'm charmed to be here, Mr. Hothead. Now, I'm a little tired and... what was that?
Now I've got you. Take off that wig, you crook.
Stop! That's the Duchess, you numbskull. Stop it!
I got him, Tennessee. Slippery Hood ran right into me.
You nincompoops! You're going back to the zoo where you belong.
Well, we didn't get rich being detectives, but now we got a new business.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Just 10 cents a look. See the planet, see the moon. Just 10 cents a look through this giant telescope. Don't miss seeing
like he always says, Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
It was the opening game of the baseball season at Yankee Stadium. And on this same day, there began one of the most baffling crimes of all times. Frankfurter thefts. Yes, throughout the stadium, the very moment a Frankfurter was purchased, it suddenly vanished into thin air.
I tell you, Hunter, it's a real mystery, it is. Someone stealing Frankfurters.
Well, son, now, first off, I'd say you better start using the southern name for Frankfurters. Hot dogs. Yeah, that's a joke, son.
Please, no, Hunter, there's work to be done.
Say no more, son. The crime is as good as solved. For I am the hunter. Arriving at Yankee Stadium, the hunter quickly donned his disguise.
Frankfurt, I say, get your hot franks here.
I'll take 2, buddy.
Coming up, son. Here you are. Just 40 cents will do it. Frankfurters, I say, get your hot franks.
What are you, a wise guy? Selling me 2 empty buns? Take this.
Somebody burned off the brights, turned off the kites, purred off. I say, help.
Hunter, so you're back, are you? And the case all solved, I'll wager.
Well, not quite, son, but I'll say this. You better change the name of Yankee Stadium.
Change the name?
That's it. I say change it to Hanky Panky Stadium. Yeah, there's a lot of tomfoolery going on here.
Please, Hunter. This is a serious business, me boy. Do you think the fox is at the bottom of it all?
I'm sure of it, son, but have no fear. Seeing as this is a meaty problem, I figure to start at the very beginning. I'm taking my plane to Germany. Yes, the clever mind of the hunter had made a connection. Frankfurters and Frankfurt, Germany. Unfortunately, he made a slight miscalculation in navigation.
Monsieur, you are in trouble, no?
Well, it's more like yes, son. Where in the cotton-blooming world is Frankfurt?
Frankfurt? Oui, monsieur. I can drive you there for a fee.
Well, now, how much, son? What's your tourist rate?
Un moment, monsieur. Yes. 50 francs, monsieur. 50 francs.
50? What's that? Did you say francs? Hold on, son. I am the hunter. I'm arresting you in the name of the United States of America. Let me out of here. I say let me go.
Oui, monsieur. You are going immediately.
Moments later, the hunter was aboard a huge transport bound for Washington, D.C. Weary from his travels, he was just dozing off when...
That's right. Worth the world to me.
Mighty fine. And this is my Frank. This was taken up at our summer hideaway.
Sounds like the perfect place for Frank. Always in plenty of hot water, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's it. You there. Put up your hands. So you're the one behind the Frank thefts, huh? And cooking them up at your hideaway. A clever scheme, but...
Thanks, pal. Some kind of nut, I guess. Better get the pilot.
You'll all pay for this. I say harboring a dangerous criminal is a crime, son. What's more, I paid first-class rates and got nary a bit of food. You'll hear from my senator, son. Free once more, the hunter started his journey back to New York, when a huge sign caught his eye. Giant Frankfurter roast, all you can eat, 25 cents. Reasonable. I say a real deal if I ever saw one.
Hey, suckers, friends. All you can eat for a quarter. Hot Frankfurters, get 'em while they're hot. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take a dozen, son. I like to see an honest man make himself...
Wait a minute. Look out, you clumsy ox, you...
I might have known the fox and the Frankfurters.
How can we ever repay you? Well, now, a little mustard would go right nice.
Officer, who was that hero?
That, me laddie, was the hunter.
In our last episode, Biggie Rat had perpetrated his most monstrous plot. With careful cunning, he had convinced the king's subjects that they should become beatniks like Itchy Brother.
That's right, you mugs. Itchy here is the leader of the Bongo Beatniks. He stands for all play and no work. If you're tired of working, it's time to switch to Itch.
In no time at all, King Leonardo's once loyal followers had switched their loyalty to Itchy Brother. All work stopped in the kingdom as everyone began playing bongos and reciting poetry. It was then that Biggie Rat put into action the next step of his scheme for taking over the kingdom.
All right, you mugs. Now you know who's got the right idea of living. Your leader, Itchy Brother. He's the one who ought to be your king, not that lunkhead Leonardo.
Taking up the cry, the subjects demanded that Leonardo hold an election for king.
We want an election.
Let us decide who should be king.
Give us a vote!
Always a believer in the democratic processes, King Leonardo immediately made preparations for the election. But True Blue Odie Coloni was worried.
Oh, sire, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother have fooled the people into believing they can live and be happy without working at all. They're sure to vote for Itchy Brother as king.
But that would be terrible. It would mean the end of Bongo Congo. What can I do?
You must campaign, sire. Explain to the subjects that we all must work and do our share.
But the people refused to listen to their once beloved king.
We want Itchy. We want Itchy.
Down with white!
Itchy Brother for king!
And just as the crowds booed King Leonardo, they cheered for Itchy Brother.
Yeah, thank you, fellow beats. Make me king, and I'll, put coffee in every pot and get a bongo for every beatnik.
Yeah, remember our motto. If you itch for Itchy, scratch Leonardo.
But only a few days before the election, it appeared that there was no one in all of Bongo Congo who would cast his vote for King Leonardo.
All is lost. My subjects have turned against me. No one in the kingdom is loyal to his king.
But this was not quite true. There was in Bongo Congo one large group of people who were still loyal to King Leonardo. The kids of the kingdom.
Fellow members of the King Leonardo fan club, we are faced with a real problem. All our moms and dads have become beatniks so they don't have to work. But we know that no work means no money, and no money means no toys. Is that what we want? No! Then it's up to us to see that King Leonardo is re-elected king, right? Yes! All right. We've got to make our parents see that Itchy Brother is wrong, and there's only one way to do it. We'll pretend that we're becoming beatniks too. So hide your King Leonardo fan club badges and let's get to work.
So it was that a short while later...
All right, Susie. Pick up your toys now. It's time for bed.
Wait, Mommy-O. You're forgetting that we're all beatniks now. Picking up toys would be like work.
Son, bring Daddy his pipe, will you?
I can't, Daddy-O. You said we should all be beatniks like Itchy Brother, and that means no work, right?
Yes, in every home the children pretended to follow their parents' example of being beatniks. All of them continually beat on bongos and recited strange poetry. So it was that on the day of the election for king, every parent in Bongo Congo, worn out by their kids, cast their vote for King Leonardo. And the king was king again, by a landslide.
Thank you, my subjects. And my greatest thank you of all goes to my loyal fans, the kids of the kingdom.
The people went back to work, and Bongo Congo once more became normal. And what of Biggie and Itchy? What new plot would they plot against King Leonardo? We'll find out in our next exciting episode of The King and Odie.